This is the Avyakt Murli of the 7th of January 2024. Original date, the 31st of December 1997. Celebrate this new year as the year of liberation. Use everything in a worthwhile way and attain success. Today, BapDada is giving greetings for the new year to the elevated souls who are experiencing a new life, the souls who are the creators of the new age. The new year is beginning for the people of the world, whereas you children are remembering the new age in your minds. Just as the new year will begin tomorrow, in the same way the new age will also come tomorrow. Do you have the awareness that your new age is about to come? Today, human souls have happiness and temporary enthusiasm in their hearts for the new year, whereas you souls have permanent happiness for the coming of the new age. Do you feel that it is a matter of just today and tomorrow? Today it is the old age, and the new age is just ahead of you tomorrow. According to the drama, it is a question of just today and tomorrow. Do you experience this awareness clearly? Or have you just come here to celebrate the new year? The new year reminds you of the new age. Do you have the zeal and enthusiasm in your hearts about what you will become tomorrow? Does the dress or the costume of your new body appear in front of you? Do you remember how beautiful your new body was in the new age? What that age was like? What that kingdom was like? How the elements were your servants, how they were Sato-Britan. Do you clearly have the awareness of the sovereign stage of your kingdom? Can you see how beautiful the new world is? Are you able to experience your rights to your kingdom within a second? And are you experiencing them now? How lovely and unique is your kingdom. In 1 second, just take yourselves to the new age. Do you know how to go there? How many times have you attained this sovereignty of the kingdom? Do you remember this? Experience how beautiful your kingdom is. It is lovely as well as unique. Within 1 second, just remember your kingdom and your sovereignty form of having all rights to the world that Baba gave you. People give one another limited gifts for the new year, whereas the Father gives you the gifts of all rights to the sovereignty of the world. At this time, this imperishable gift becomes unshakably destined and fixed for all of you by the Father, so that this destiny cannot be prevented by anyone. It is unshakable and constant. You have received such a gift, have you not? Look after this gift very carefully. No bandits should rob you of this gift. All of you have a double lock, do you not? Nowadays a single lock is not enough. A double lock is needed. You don't need a Godrej lock, but God's lock. God has given you such a lock that no one can break it. However, if you become careless, bandits come. Bandits are very clever, and they can tell when your lock has not been put on properly. Therefore don't be careless. This year, has each of you made a new plan for yourself and for service? You are constantly having conferences and dialogues, but what new plans have you made? This year BapDada wants to see a bouquet of a variety of special souls from all the different professions of this land and abroad. You have served all the professions a great deal. Now prepare a jewel from each profession. No profession should be left out. Why? Now that the time is coming closer, no one from any profession should complain that their profession was left out. Someone from each profession should be of such a special quality that he can work as a mic, because as the time comes closer, there should be just the one sound: the Father has come, emerging from souls of all professions and religions. It is only now at the confluence age that the seed will be sown in the founder souls of all the religions and the souls of all the professions. They will carry such power away with them that they will become the inventors of their own religion or their own profession at their own time. You have to prepare all the seeds so that they can become the instruments for their own department at their own time. The Father is the seed and you, Brahmin souls, are the trunk. All other souls emerge from the seed and the trunk. Now all of you from this land and abroad should bring such a bouquet in front of the Father. Bring one sample from each profession. Many others are automatically created from one sample. However, each one should become a powerful mic. Let a bouquet of the various flowers, seeds, religions and professions now be prepared. Only when not a single one is missed out will you be called the world benefactor souls, who are the instruments to uplift all souls. Not even one branch should be missing. All the branches are needed. Some of these professions may not exist in your new age, but those souls who are to become the instruments to invent things in the copper and iron ages are to receive power from you. All the founders of religions will be cooperative in hoisting the Father's flag, the flag of revelation, in front of you. Similarly, those from all the different professions will also cooperate fully in hoisting the flag of revelation. Only then can it be called the establishment of the world of happiness through everyone's cooperation. They are becoming cooperative, but out of those, now enable special souls to come forward with their cooperation. Make those souls into instruments. Sow the seeds of making those souls into instruments. Do you understand what you have to do? It has become very easy to make connections with IP and VIP souls in the foreign lands. It is not difficult now, is it? Is it difficult or easy? So when you come for the new year next time, Baba wants to see you bring such a bouquet as a precious New Year's gift. You have 1 year. This is not a short time. Those from this land and also those from abroad will do this. Haji, came the reply. You will definitely do this. Say it is already accomplished. You simply have to become instruments. Double foreigners speak. All of you foreigners can clap. Acha, we shall see who prepares this first, those from this land or those from abroad. We shall also see how big the bouquet is that you prepare. Is this okay? They are listening to Baba everywhere. Those from this land and those from abroad are listening to Baba. Now they are becoming enthusiastic. They are making plans in their minds. We will do this and this. Acha, this is world service. What will you do for yourself? You will make plans for that too, will you not? If you do not make elevated plans to benefit yourself, it will not be possible for world service to receive Sakash. This is why, while knowing the zeal and enthusiasm in the heart of everyone, BapDada says, whether you were celebrating your Diamond Jubilee, Golden Jubilee, Silver Jubilee, or any other Jubilee that is to take place, each of you, with zeal and enthusiasm in your heart, promise the Father from your heart that you will definitely become equal to the Father. Have all of you promised this? Have you double foreigners promised this? All waved their hands. Acha, congratulations. You have made a very sweet, a very good and lovely, powerful promise. Now simply continue to fulfill that promise. At the time of making a promise, you make it with a lot of zeal and enthusiasm. You are also very courageous at that time. But what happens afterwards? Maya comes, and sometimes in the form of a mouse, and sometimes in the form of a cat. What does the cat do? Meow, meow. So what do the children do? My. And the English of that is I. So don't meow like a cat in this way. What does a mouse do? A mouse gnaws whatever it finds. Because of not knowing what anything is, it gnaws everything. So Maya also gnaws away at the treasures of the children and eats them up. Sometimes a lion comes. What does a lion do? It creates fear in those who are fearless. It disheartens the almighty authority children. Do not allow this to happen. Do not allow anything to come. Keep the double lock locked. This year, do not allow anyone to enter. Celebrate this year as the year of being free from everything, the year of liberation. Only when you celebrate this year as the year of liberation will you be able to go to your land of liberation. What will you do for this? It is a very small thing, not a big thing. BapDada is giving you a very short slogan. Use everything in a worthwhile way and attain success. Do you understand what it means to use everything in a worthwhile way and attain success? Do you understand? Use everything in a worthwhile way and attain success. What do you have to use in a worthwhile way? Whatever you have, whatever property, time, thoughts and breath you have, body, mind and wealth you have, use everything in a worthwhile way. Do not waste anything. Do not keep anything carefully locked away for a time of need. Even use your thoughts in a worthwhile way. Each and every thought is your property. Money is your physical property. Similarly, time, breath and thoughts are your subtle property. Let not a single thought be wasted. Let them all be used in a worthwhile way. Whether you are serving with your mind, word or deeds, check how much you are using it in a worthwhile way at all times and how much you have accumulated. This year, BapDada is giving this special blessing. use everything in a worthwhile way and experience multi-million-fold success. You can attain this instant fruit easily. You just have to have an honest heart. BapDada, the Bolanath Father, is easily pleased with an honest heart. Therefore use everything in a worthwhile way. Use the wealth of knowledge, the wealth of powers, and the wealth of virtues in a worthwhile way at every moment. Do you know how to use them in a worthwhile way? Or do you know how to put all of them aside and guard them carefully? Do not put them aside. Use them. Since you say that everything is going to happen suddenly, you have to become ever ready. Use everything you have in a worthwhile way. BapDada does not want any of it. Accumulate it for yourself. BapDada is the bestower. To use something in a worthwhile way means to accumulate that, because according to the time, BapDada was looking at your account of accumulation. BapDada has the accounts of accumulation of all you children with him. What did Baba see in your accounts of accumulation? Many children say and believe that they have accumulated many things. Externally they say they have accumulated a great deal. But in the Father's account of accumulation of each of you, there is very much less than what each of you says or believes there to be. Why? It has to do with the first lesson of I and the consciousness of mine. I did this. This is my service and my task. At the time of accumulating, you feel that you are accumulating, but it is automatically deducted from your account of accumulation and added to the account of waste. This subtle machinery is automatic. Baba made this happen. This is Baba's service, it is not my service. You should not say, I did this. Do not speak about it again and again. I did this, I am doing this, I am doing this. Do not constantly say, I. Say Baba, Baba, and you will accumulate multi-million-fold. If you say I or have any consciousness of mine, it will be transferred to your account of waste. This automatic machinery is so fast that you are not even aware of it. Only those who are detached from the consciousness of mine are able to check this with honest hearts. When all of you original jewels emerged at the beginning for the service of establishment, what did you feel? What words did you constantly say? Did you have any consciousness of I? It was because you said Baba, Baba that you became Baba's heirs, who became the ones to begin service. This is the proof of saying Baba, Baba. Now, very few air quality souls come to Baba. Why? Baba is mixed with the consciousness of I. This is why this year BapDada is blessing you with an open heart. Accumulate as much as you want. Do as much as you want. Do as much as you want, but use everything in a worthwhile way and become an embodiment of success. Acha. What ceremony did you celebrate recently? The Silver Jubilee. Those of you who are celebrating your Silver Jubilee, raise your hands. Those whose ceremony was celebrated, raise your hands. You celebrated a double ceremony. It was a ceremony of those from Bharat and also of those from abroad. It is good to celebrate. That is, it means to stamp yourself with your firm promise. You celebrated with this ceremony. BapDada also enjoyed this scene very much. As well as celebrating, you have to stamp whatever thought you have with the stamp of the Almighty Government, so that it remains constantly imperishable and firm. To celebrate means to fulfill your promise. Have you applied such a strong stamp? Or is the stamp you applied faint? Have you applied a strong stamp? You Kumars who are celebrating your silver jubilee are waving your hands very well. Have you celebrated this ceremony firmly? It is good. Do not forget this scene. Whenever any weakness comes, place your photo of this ceremony in front of you. Each one's photo is taken, is it not? Is one given to everyone? Do you all receive one? Photos are not taken just like that without any reason. They are taken for a special purpose. The photos are taken so that when a time of weakness comes, you can place your photo in front of you. Do not just keep your photos locked away in your cupboards so that you cannot even remember them at such a time. This is the greatest gift of all. It is a way of reminding you. Acha. What wonder will you double foreigners perform? Double foreigners should perform the wonder of giving the souls the message in such a way that they are then able to become mics for Bharat. The mics of Bharat make an impact, but the mics from abroad will make double the impact. So you double foreigners have to prepare such mics. Will you do this? Let those mics come here next year. Not that they leave after giving their lectures, no. Let them remain in close connection. They may not become regular in knowledge and yoga, but they should accept that this truly is God's work. Although they themselves should also make their lives like this, they don't have enough courage. That too doesn't matter. By becoming instrument mics for others, they themselves will definitely become this. They will not become students straight away, but by gaining power by serving others, by becoming instruments, they will be influenced and become those. Did you double foreigners hear this? We shall now see which country becomes instrumental for this. An award will be given to whichever country becomes instrumental for this. To those who have a right to the world sovereignty of the new age, to the world transformer souls who transform everything with their new lives, to the souls who become embodiments of success by constantly using everything in a worthwhile way, to the unshakable and constant souls who constantly put into practice all the promises they have made, to the souls who constantly maintain enthusiasm and give enthusiasm to others with their festivities, congratulations, 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 from BapDada for the new year and the establishment of the new age. As well as this, to all those children who make progress by maintaining their courage, to all such children who receive help by remaining courageous, BapDada's love, remembrance and namaste. Greetings for the new year from Avyakt BapDada on the 1st of January 1998, after 12 midnight. To all the children who are experiencing a special new life in all the corners of the entire world, greetings, greetings, greetings for the new age as well as the new year. For Brahmin children, every day and every second is new, so now farewell to the old year and greetings for the new year. Whatever thoughts you create and whatever action you perform, let every thought and every action be filled with greetings. Let whomever comes in contact with you constantly sing the song, greetings, greetings, greetings. Whoever you meet in the new year and whoever you are staying with, constantly give them Dilka sweets of constant happiness and constantly dance in your minds with happiness. In the service you do, fill yourselves with the treasures of happiness and share this happiness with them. New Year greetings and congratulations. Congratulations for the new life and new zeal and enthusiasm to the children in all directions. Good night and good morning. Acha, Om Shanti. Blessing. May you be loving to Father Brahma and become constantly victorious on the basis of your determined faith. When you have determined faith, the sign of your faith is that your victory cannot be prevented. Even if all the 5 elements and all souls oppose you, and they will oppose you, on the basis of your firm faith and power to accommodate, you will be able to accommodate that opposition. There can never be fluctuation in your faith. Only the victorious children who remain unshakable are loving to the Father. Loving children remain constantly enfolded in the arms of Father Brahma. Slogan: in order to receive the key to all treasures, be experienced in God's love. Om Shanti. With Avyakt silence, experience the double light angelic stage. Experience detachment in every situation, in your attitude, vision and actions. This one is speaking, but it feels that he is very detached and very loving, loving in a soul-conscious way. All of you have to become angels and go back to the supreme abode with the number 1 soul, Brahma. So pay attention to the stability and concentration of your mind and make your mind work with your orders.